right? And we moved to a totally different area, and the next thing we know, we're finding zippers and pieces of the cockpit, and we're in the right place. So that will move to the MEL. So what's the so what on that, right? I mean, I know there was a lot of pessimism about our host nation counterparts, and sometimes rightly so, right? But it's not all doom and gloom. And when I say that our interests are their interests, I hope you believe me. They succeed when we succeed. And they have their own bureaucracy, and they have their own challenges and their own constraints and all that other good stuff, just like we do too. But they're in it to win it as well. And I hope you believe me on that. You may have heard that before, but I'm telling you, it is true.
Do we have any other questions? Yes, ma'am. Right behind you.
Well, okay. I have a question about the mill. If you were recently put on the mill and the mill could not be completed because of budgetary restrictions, does that take you off the mill?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Thank you.
See, easy question, easy answer.
And that's appreciated. We had one more over here. I saw a hand up.
Thank you. I was wanting to know how many live sightings of identified POWs are currently under investigation and classified after 2004, and how many additional generic live sightings after 2004.
Susan, I think you asked a very similar question yesterday, and we said that we would have to get back to you on that because nobody had that answer readily available. So we will take that for the record, and we will get back to you on that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, there were 3 hands up. Yes, ma'am. If you can stand, somebody will come to you with a microphone.
Really quick. I don't find on the acronym list, Mr. Phelps, for the VTE or BKK. I'm thinking the BKK is Bangkok. That's right. What's the VTE? Vientiane. Thank you. Real quick.
Yes, sir. And the red hat.
Well, good afternoon. My name is William Surface, and I am the son of Commander William Surface, lost off of the USS Coral Sea in 1967. And what I'd like to ask the group, because my father is at 204 feet in the Gulf of Tonkin, and I'd like to ask the family members who also have losses in the Gulf of Tonkin underwater to please stand. If you would like to, I would like to make contacts with anybody who has losses in the Gulf of Tonkin. And what I'd like to do is propose that we together push the government for robotic and underwater exploration. Jacques Cousteau would be embarrassed where we are now with exploration, and I would hope that there is some money in the budget to continue to explore the shorelines of the Gulf of Tonkin and bring our family members home. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So before Chris, we have a similar question from our virtual world, so I'll just ask this question and Chris will answer it. Yesterday, discussion involving underwater mapping to begin off the coast of Vietnam. Will this include around the Han Mai Island, where many aircraft are known to be in the water 70 to 100 feet? So, Chris, can you speak to the underwater mapping?
I'll talk about the underwater stuff really quick.
Okay.
Earlier, I stood up there and I talked about this teams concept that we were going to go to, right, where we were going to take the different people from different disciplines and put them together to work on things. We've already got a little bit of an example of that, and it is with underwater cases. So just in the last, I'd say 9 or 10 months, we've got a group of analysts, historians, archaeologists, the lab sending their underwater archaeologists down. Just over the last 9 to 10 months, we have been writing investigation proposals and approving investigation proposals to do underwater investigations like crazy. And that particular group has worked really, really well together. They're doing a dynamite job of getting the mapping done, getting the requirements done, the lab coming down, telling us what kind of information, what kind of equipment we need to do what we want to do. It's been fantastic. So much so that we just had an underwater mission go out. They're still out right now. They've got another week and a half out, and they're doing that kind of mapping up and down the coast of Vietnam.
Yeah, so Josh referenced the underwater mission that we have out right now. They'll be wrapping up next week. I know there were questions about depth yesterday. They're diving to targets 60 feet deep. We've gotten really great cooperation from the Navy to use some of their exquisite remote sensing that's helping us get after multiple cases on this to identify targets. They're using the remote sensing, and then they're diving on them. And then later this summer, we have 2 partner missions going out to also do investigations.
Sir, can you hold on for a microphone?
The only follow-up question I have, are you working with organizations like Scripps Institute in San
Yes,
Diego
100%.
and lots of different, so there are so many places. The University of San Diego, I mean, my gosh, there's so many places that we could do research. That's all I have to
So,
say. Thank you.
yeah, I'm going to give it to Rocky. The short answer is yes. Scripps has been in Vietnam